everyone and welcome. It is Karen here with you today, and today I'm going to share with you a project for ScrapFX. Yay! So I am working in my small dilutions journal and I've already pre-gessoed my page, and as you can see I had a piece of rice paper here which is a page from Alice in Wonderland. So I'm just ripping off some of the excess bits here, so I'm going to put most of the text onto my page to begin with. I'm just kind of laying it out and see where it's all going to fit, and then I'm going to grab some of my gel medium here and I'm going to glue it down. Now my book is also starting to come apart a little bit in the middle, so by using my collage paper I can glue it kind of over the middle and help the spine there from cracking more, hopefully. So I'm kind of mending my book in the process. So yes, I'm just going to lay all those pieces down. That looks pretty cool. And I've got a bit of a gap there so that I can add my picture in later. Now I've decided to use some Art by Marlene paints. And of course I haven't been storing my paints correctly and all the little nozzles got blocked up. So what you're meant to do with those is stand them up on their lids so all the paint is in the little tips and then it doesn't dry out. So I'm just going to use my fingers here and a baby wipe just to smoosh some colour onto my page. I'm trying not to make it too heavy over the words because I still want to be able to see the book paper popping up through underneath everything. So that's why I'm using my baby wipe, just to wipe it off a little bit. So just covering up some of the excess bits. There we go. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So once I get that bit there dry, I'm going to come in with a stencil here in a mini. Right now, you can't see it there at the moment, but it's actually the Alice stencil, and I'm using my leftover paint that I've got on my palette there. So there's one Alice. So now we're going to grab another bit more paint here in another blue and put that on in there. So here we have some lovely little silhouettes of Alice hiding in the background there. I think that looks really cool. So I'm just going to wipe off my stencil with a baby wipe, clean up my excess paint, and get that bit there dry, which won't take very long because it's only really thin. Grab out some black paint and I'm going to sponge that through my script stamp here as well, just to add a little bit more interest into my Alice silhouettes. So that looks really cool. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I've got a white pen and I'm just going to draw around my silhouettes of Alice just to give them a little bit more shape so that they stand out just that smidgen more in the background. Just roughly kind of draw Alice with some hair and a face and a bow. Nothing too stressful. So I've got my other silhouette there that I want to put on, but I'm going to knock back the background a little bit by using some white Alice stencil, but I didn't quite have enough there, so I'm just going to make that just a smidgen bigger. There we go. So she will fit on there, and then all the little words in her body will pop out a bit more. So I'm going to pop this picture on as well. So that's why I left that gap in my words before underneath. And the idea was that I was going to pop that picture there. So now I've got my glue out. I'm just going to run my glue around as best I can on all these little words and bits. So yeah, it doesn't have little bits that flop up and get caught on my page. So, and I'm just going to press it down with a baby wipe, and then I can wipe off the excess glue that oozes out onto the front as well. So that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So Alice is saying, I knew who I was this morning, but I've changed a few times since then. That's really cool. Now I've also got these little leftover lots of hearts, so I decided that I would use those, and I've just glued them down onto my page. And I found these craft words, which is curious adventure, because you know it's Alice. She falls down a rabbit hole and goes on a curious adventure. So I'm just going to glue that in. That looks pretty cool, pretty happy with that. Got a few little more hearts here, might as well use them all. Stick them on there. There we go. One more. There we go. Another one? Another one! Goodness, maybe I had more left than what I thought. Okay, so now that I've got those on there, I'm going to use my white pen just to scribble around my curious adventure here, and also around the outside of my book. I think I did that before actually. And I've got a gold Posca pen here that I'm just going to colour in on my little hearts to make them stand out a bit more. I think that looks cute. And one of the last things that I'm going to do is grab my Stabilo oil pencil here and just create a little bit of a shadow on Alice here. So yeah, I think that looks cool. I decided to go pretty much all the way around just to help pop her out just a little bit. Cool. Awesome. I think it's great. Well, I hope you like it too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I have inspired you to get some new Alice goodies and have a little bit of fun in your art journals. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And I will see you soon. Bye.